Yeah, go ahead, man.
We good. We on. We on the air.
We good.
We live in full effect. Oh, shit, it's fading down for me. It's fading down on its own. I ain't got to fade it down.
Oh, what?
No, it's fading too slow. I'm going to go ahead and fade us out. There we go. I faded too fast. What is up, everybody? It's the Dummast Podcast live. We are live and in full effect. We streaming to my Facebook page. We streaming to my Facebook group page. We streaming to YouTube. We streaming to Twitch and Twitter all at the same time. What's up, everybody? Trying to get some let's get some type of involvement. Hopefully we can get some participation in here. Let's talk about some shit. I ain't got no topics playing.
Wow.
You know how
coming
it is,
in dry.
Coming
in dry.
You know exactly how I like to do my lives. I like it extemporaneous as I possibly can. The more I ain't got to do and plan and come up with. Why you keep playing it?
That's just funny to me.
We live.
We live.
We live.
Yeah.
So yes, sir. I look like one person watching on here. But anyway, man, what's been up?
Man, nothing, bro. Just picked up the young one from homecoming, you know.
Oh shit! Did you break out the shotgun? It's her first. It's her first social.
Nah. She had one last year. It's her first. Each one you could tell is changing, though. You know what I'm saying? The first one was a whole bunch of people. She did like the whole group thing, and you know she has a special band of misfits, and then this one was a solo run, so she went by herself. And I know that there's some knucklehead gentleman suitor lingering somewhere. So we, you know,
somebody she ain't told you about, huh?
Oh yeah, they try to play us like we ain't never been, you know, in high school before. Like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, all right,
yeah, there's somebody in there. There's somebody in there
right.
you ain't telling us about. So
I ain't pulled out the shotgun, but I did count my 45 rounds. You know, when my wife dropped it off. You know, just making sure that we, you know, we Gucci.
Okay. So the first
you ain't gonna have to worry about that though. You ain't got no girl, so you don't got.
And we gonna keep it that way. We definitely gonna keep it that way. I'm blessed.
I hear you.
See, the thing is, I think it's a trade-off. I think with boys, you get it in the beginning because they just so rough and they just all over the place, jumping off couches and doing flips, and they don't care about their well-being like a girl. Girls are a little bit
every day is a Power Ranger audition with a boy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I think you get it on the back end with the girls because then they give you the strife in the later years once they hit them teenage years. Now you gotta have these talks and oh god, no, I'm good, bro. I'm good on that. I'm good.
I gotta have a talk in the morning. What you talking about, bro?
My god, what you got to talk about?
Hey, you know, we got to do a recap.
Refresh the course. You got to reaffirm. You got to do some reaffirmation.
I got my Army shirt. We call it an Army. We got to do a debriefing. You know what I'm saying? They call it an after action report. You know what I'm saying?
What's up? We got 3 people watching, man. Hop in. Well, you ain't got to hop in. I mean, if you want to come in, depending on who you are, I'll let you in. Depending on who you are. I'm just fucking around. But definitely get in the comments if y'all want to. Get in the comments, definitely. But ain't been nothing much up with me, man. Just a lot of work and that's about it, man. That's ain't that much. Ain't too much going on my end, you know.
Nah.
Trying to still working on this channel, doing my main job, but then still working on the channel, trying to come up with some fresh ideas for some stuff, and just trying to make shit work. That's about it with me. About it with me. Yep.
That's what we need to do. We need to start polling the group, see how they want us to. How they want it to change, transform, what they want to talk about. You know what they want to. Man,
go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. I've been told you to run. You could do a weekly show. You could do a weekly. It ain't even got to be this. It could be whatever you want. You could do a weekly show. But here's the thing: you want me to create this. You want me to build this platform for you. You want me to build this platform For
You
you,
gotta build it while you flying. No, not
nah.
for me. Look here. I couldn't, bro. I ain't. I'm about as tired as a tick on the dog's ass, bro.
Wait. What? Wait, why is the
I
dog on
said,
the tick on the dog's ass tired?
is he always working, nigga?
He ain't working nothing. He getting to walk around. He
Man,
getting somebody to take
man,
him places. You know.
bro. My days is crazy, man. You think my days and nights is crazy, man. I couldn't give it to you if I wanted to.
We'll
But
come up with something.
Yeah.
So this, I kind of like the. Okay, so you know the podcast. I try to get 2 of them in a month, and I try to get the live show. I tried to get the live show in last month because we didn't do a live show last month. So because it was September 30th. I tried to get it in. I couldn't, so we ain't gonna have a dumbass podcast. We're not gonna have a dumbass podcast live for September. So might get it out the way for October, so I ain't gotta worry about it. Or maybe we'll even do 2. I don't know.
I'm actually working on an idea. I got some people in the background, and we working on a show or a topic. And when I get it ready, I'm probably just going to do a live on that. We was talking about generational wealth versus generational legacy. So I got some people who going to look into different topics on it, and I'm going to talk about different topics. We're going to do a show on that.
It's like a one-time thing, or
yeah, you know what? Because that's the thing, man. And I'm gonna piss a lot of people off when I say this. I hate when women say generational wealth. It's like nails on a chalkboard to me, bro. You don't want generational wealth. You want wealth now. You want to be rich.
Wait, what is that? Why is that? Why does that bother you when women say it? Why do you think when women say it, it means something different than when men say it?
It's the classic. It's not. It actually out because first of all, I don't hear a lot of men say it. That's the biggest issue. I don't hear a lot of
men say generational wealth.
Nah, not in the same. But are they talking about the same things? That's the thing.
Well, that was my original question. Like, what?
Yeah. And then when I hear it, it's the type of. And this is just in a nutshell. I'm sure I'm generalizing like a motherfucker, but it's the type of people who I hear say it. And when I hear say it, it's like, again, you don't want wealth. You want to be rich. You know what I'm saying? You want to be rich, and then hope you're rich enough to give something to your kids.
When it's all said and done, and after you done ran through it, you want it to be a little bit left over.
A little bit left to
pass along.
From the bottom. Right. So it's not a real idea of generational wealth. It's more idea of, being wealthy.
Okay.
But at the same time, what's more important, generational wealth or generational legacy?
Let me ask you a question. So what makes you think, because I want to kind of unpackage this a little bit. What have women said and what have women done to make you feel that that's something that women are doing? Why do you think they have a different outlook on it?
It's the level of low brand entrepreneurship that they're getting into. My lashes business is going to give me generational wealth. My hair, my makeup business is going to give me generational wealth. My extensions is going to give me generational wealth. It's like, no,
they got to start somewhere, though. Don't you think they got to start somewhere?
Sure. I'm sure the motherfucker who chopping off fucking carburetors for is thinking about generational wealth. I mean, it's just it's how people package it. I'm not picking on. I don't want to pick on anybody. I don't want to pick on because it's a lot of dudes that have, candy store ideas for generational wealth and hustle store. PPP was a generational wealth thing. People thought they were gonna get this money and hit a lick and start a, and it's like
Are people getting arrested for PPP yet? I don't mean to.
Bro, they hit in Illinois.
I know it was like 6 people they hit.
I think it was like Joliet. They hit like 14, 15 people in one sweep in Joliet on PPP last week.
I know more than 14 people did this shit, man. They should
bro. They got to process it in the ways they have it and get court dates for all these people. They're gonna be arresting people with PPP for years, bro.
How many people? How many IRS agents did Biden hire for this shit?
Man, thousands, bro. Thousands. He ready. I got to get people on the. But see, here's the thing. if you rich and you did a PPP loan and fraudulently and you got a little money, like I was listening to this person on the podcast say this about a couple of weeks ago. She's like, it's not fair that they're going to go after the poor people first when the rich people it was rich people doing this too, or there was white collar people doing this too. And I said, you're right, but they're going to get lawyers. You see what I'm saying? So if they're getting lawyers, yeah, they're going to go after them too, but they're going to go after them because they know it's going to be a court case. You're not going to get a lawyer. You're going to get a public defender, which means you're probably going to plead out or plead guilty. Mm-hmm. So it's faster. It's not going after the minorities or the poor people first. It's closing the cases as fast as possible.
That's right.
So it's just faster.
I don't know. I think
my thing is everything that you disqualify for because you got it.
Right. I'm thinking a lot of them people, the people who actually took the money fraudulently and probably made a profit or made something or turned that fraudulent money into something can probably pay it back. Which
I don't think it's an issue about paying it back. Even if you can pay it back, that's just
you still broke the law. Yes, but there's still going to be a process.
Yeah.
There's still going to be a process, and after that process, you're probably going to pay a fine. I don't think they're going to. Me personally, I don't know, man. I don't think they're throwing a bunch of people in jail all at once. That's just going to be too many. The optics of that alone is going to look real bad. So I don't think that. I think it's going to be a thing where if you can't pay, we going to set up monthly installments for you to pay this shit back. And if you can't pay it back, then possibly we going to.
They don't even want your monthly installments, my brother.
I don't know, man. I don't optically how that's going to look when you throwing a bunch of black folks in jail. Because we know personally a bunch of black folks did this shit.
It's going to look like every other time they throw a whole bunch of black folks in jail.
Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's going to look like the government. It's gonna look bad. Like, I mean, yes, it already looks bad, and I see what you're saying, but I think it's gonna be why is the IRS throwing all these black people in jail? And here's the thing, me and you know these people probably need to go to jail for defrauding the government. But optically, you think Biden is ready to take that hit during the elections coming up?
Hold on. I think Biden, that's why he had them IRS agents. It ain't going to be a midterm thing. It's going to be an after midterm thing. Then we putting all y'all.
No, I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about by the time, whatever is going to happen, it's probably not going to happen this year. This is going to be after this election.
Yeah, after this.
I'm talking about hit. I'm talking about 2024. Are you ready to take that 2024 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, take that hit.
You think he gonna take that hit? I don't think he ready to take that. Visually, it just looks real bad. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think, and to be quite honest, seeing as though it looked like 45 is jumping back in. This dude need everything he got, bro. We can't, bro. This country can't survive that dude no more, bro. This country cannot survive.
Look at here.
I'm scared, bro. Like
I would tell you, and I told you before, this man said the truest statement that I've ever heard a politician say, and people just wrote it off.
Yep.
This man
was
said,
not
I can
lying when he said
down
that
the
shit.
Street and shoot somebody in the
Fifth
head
Avenue, bro. On Fifth Avenue.
And get away with it.
And he said my people will still love me. And he was right.
Hey, was he lying?
He did not lie, bro.
All right.
He did not lie. That dude, here's the thing. During his campaign, he told some lies, but a lot of them things we thought were lies were the truth. He told that shit. I'm gonna build a wall. He tried to build a wall. He did everything he could to try to build a wall. We laughed at him, bro. We laughed at him like, no, bro, this dude can't build. He ain't building no motherfucking wall. It's a wall.
I said this in the group one time, and y'all looked at me like I was. Well, I say y'all looked at me, but y'all responded in a very nigga, you crazy type of way. And I told you in a couple of years, maybe 10 more years, there's going to be a study where they're going to look at the Obama effect, and they're going to ask the question, was it worth it? Because Obama was the first black president. Yeah, Obama did some things, absolutely. But he awoken a crazy racist ignorance in this country.
It's
That
not.
Donald Trump,
Okay.
that Donald Trump just wrote that shit like Aladdin on the carpet, bro.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. And I think when you said that, because I vaguely remember it. I don't think it was a thing of like this nigga crazy. It's the wording of it. Obama
Yeah,
didn't
I
create
agree. It
that.
sounds weird.
Obama didn't create that. Was not Obama's fault. We can't blame more or half the country being racist and being outly, bigoted.
No,
on
I'm
Obama.
not blaming
He's
him.
a product.
But what
Like,
I'm
okay,
saying
so
is,
what you're saying is Trump is a
if
product
there was
of
not an Obama,
yes,
there wouldn't have been a Trump.
right? Because these people are so hateful. A lot of these people are so hateful that they think we voted for Obama out of spite. So they went out and found the most ridiculous character they possibly could that could win an election, and they voted him in out of spite.
And he brought in a level of crazy,
yes,
that has been unmatched. I do a lot of Yahoo. I read a lot of Yahoo articles at work. Okay. And they have a comment post, and that's like more. I like to do comments there and read the comments there because it's everybody. It's not like a left group. It's not a white group. If you got a Yahoo account, which is everybody got a Yahoo account at this point, you comment on the.
Are you really messing with Yahoo still?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Look, bro.
I'm Gmail all the way now. I think I've been Gmail since 2003. I left Yahoo alone.
I'm gonna say this, and I know it's gonna it is what it is. But if you knew what I knew about Google, you'd get off Gmail. I'll put it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's still people out there. With my job, I have to deal with people in their email accounts and everything. It's still people out there with AOL accounts, and it's usually
my dad got an AOL account.
Old people love AOL. They just won't leave it alone, bro. I don't know what AOL is doing to these people that's over 50.
My dad got an AOL account, and if I had to make a new account, I would make one, only because it's so the marketing is so bad that I don't have to worry about them selling my data. Like nobody wants it anymore. Like it's like I used to have an account called Excite, like at
Excite, yep.
Excite.com.
Yeah, Excite, web crawler. You had all them old joints, man.
If they still offered email services, I'll go and get one of those. Like it's funny because people like, the Android. I'm going way off, but the Android versus iPhone.
This is the fucking live show. We talk about whatever, bro. Go ahead.
The Android versus iPhone people are always stuck on the fucking cameras. Oh, the camera in this is versus the camera in that one. It's like, man, fuck that. First of all, Samsungs and Androids take shitty pictures unless you have that technology. Try to send an Android picture to an iPhone. It looks like dog shit.
Bro, even like I don't know what people are talking about when they say these Android cameras are better than the iPhone, because they ain't. And the proof is in the pudding. If you look on social media, you can look at the quality and
picture when you're looking at it through the device.
Yes.
Because the software on the device fixes everything. Yes. But when you email that JPEG to someone else, it looks like a pixelated nightmare.
Bro, that thing looked like it's been stepped on 100 times.
Man,
it looked like it looked like everybody that emailed it to each other by the time they get to you.
It's garbage, hot garbage.
But let's go back to what we were talking about before.
Well, hold on. Let me finish this though. But the difference, and the only reason why I would never get an Android again, any type of Android, is because Google owns a lot of that proprietary software.
Yes.
You can log in your Gmail account right now, go into your settings, and see every cell phone tower that phone has been on in the last 2 years. Google has that. And they don't secure this free data. It's like basically every time you pinged off a tower, they're watching you. They're keeping it. And then the second thing it is if you have like Alexa, or if you do like that thing where you talk, it records your voice, and then it records the next 5 seconds of whatever you said, and then it just saves it. And so they're listening. Like if you say, Alexa, turn off the lights, and then you say, because I'm about to kill this motherfucker, they got all of that. They took it all. It's just crazy how it is. My camera went out. Let me fix this real quick.
No, keep going. You can keep talking as you fix it.
Yeah. So it's just, I mean, the difference with Apple is Apple will never get that data up. They'll never give the government your data.
Yes, Apple ain't fucking.
They'll go to
Apple
court
ain't fucking with the government
and not give the government your data.
Yes, this is true. What's it also a little scary? I'm scared of their apps, man. It just seemed like anybody could just like make an app on their shit.
Who's like, that? I don't know. Android.
Yeah. Is that true? Like, can I, like, if I wanted to just make an app,
yeah,
like, do they really? Like, I don't know. It seemed like the iOS shit is a little bit more professional and like it's made by.
Well, they're a lot, and Apple is has a lot more rules and they're a lot stricter with who can produce for their site, who can make money on their site, who can like what they'll accept, what they not accepting. You know, they're a lot. They have a lot more rules where anybody who know how to make a app can do something for Android. And
that's what I'm saying. This is like anybody can just get on there and make an app.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be somebody in Russia.
I'm speaking from experience. I'm gonna go with the service that will go to court to keep the government from seeing my stuff versus the people who will just hand it over with a fucking request. You know.
Right.
So.
Right. Other than that, I don't see much difference. People, well, you paid all that money for an iPhone, bro. Them fucking get Samsung Galaxy bullshits or whatever the fuck they call. Them things cost a lot of money too.
Yeah,
like, I don't see that much of a difference in price in these things. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm used to the iPhone. I'm gonna just keep getting the iPhone. Now, I'm not gonna be one of them dumb motherfuckers to get one every year. Because, that's silliness. I got the 13 right now, and I'll probably keep the 13 to the 15 to 16 come out, bro.
Yeah. I'm usually every 3 phones. You know, I don't see the need to keep swapping them in and out like that.
Now, we was talking about, before we got on this Apple kick, we was talking about, what were we talking about? PPP?
Trump, PPP, the Obama effect.
No, we didn't way off the beaten path, because initially we were talking about generational wealth in the difference in generation, the way women see generational wealth versus the way men see generational wealth.
Well, see, the thing is, I have so far I'm looking at 2 ladies and 2 men for this conversation. I don't want to spin it to a guy versus girl thing, a man versus woman thing, but I do think it's worth hearing the takes of the 2 women versus the takes of the 2 men. And the 2 women both have businesses. I'm one of the guys, and I don't have a business, but I'm gonna see if I can find another guy. I haven't even found another guy yet to talk on it too, because I think guys are more concerned with legacy over wealth, because you know your legacy is more important, in my opinion. So it's just the terminology that we put so much stock behind that we start doing shit that, you know, I'd rather somebody tell me I want to be rich than tell me I want to build generational wealth.
Why is that?
Because it's honesty. And
you can't be honest to say you can't be honest to say I want to be rich, but I also want to be rich enough to pass something to my kids.
Hold on, because see, now you're there. Now you're there, because if you're talking about, you know, I have this conversation with my dad all the time. If you're talking about generational wealth, or if you're talking about wealth, or you're talking about something to pass down, what you have to be cognizant of, what you have to consider is you may not be the one who generates the wealth. You may just be like I look at my dad. You're the kickoff,
right? But at the
you're
same
not the
time,
wealth producer.
At the same time, people have ambition. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
People have ambition. So nobody's going to go and listen. Nobody's going to go into a business and say, I want to be poor, but then pass this shit on to my kids. You're not going to, you're going to think you're going to go into any business owner. Of course, they're going to expect a few years of loss. But at the same time, you're still going to say, I still want to be successful. I still want to make money. I still want to exceed my dreams. And still also past that. That's just human nature, bro.
Here's the thing with taking its own with entrepreneurship, right? What's the number one creative generational wealth?
Now? You mean
ever?
Prostitution? No. Oh, generational wealth. My bad. Brain fart. I don't know. Go ahead. What is it?
Insurance.
Okay.
How many people have insurance?
No,
not burial insurance. Not burial insurance. Not I could put mama in the ground insurance. I'm talking about.
You mean life insurance or health insurance?
Life insurance.
Yeah.
Real life insurance.
I got life insurance. I know you got life insurance.
Okay.
There's not a lot of. Yeah, it's a lot of people out
there.
You
got life insurance because your mom had life insurance and you saw the benefit of that. Yeah. I got life insurance because your mom had life insurance and I saw the benefit of that. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people don't get life insurance.
That's what I was about to say. I know it's a lot of people out there with life insurance, but at the same time, it's not a lot of my people out there with life insurance. So now that when something happened crazy, they got to come up with these GoFundMes.
Exactly. When you're talking about old money, the number one builder of old money is life insurance. I get $1 million policy. My wife get $1 million policy. When we die, our kids get $2 million.
Mm-hmm.
Now the house is paid off. This is done. The stocks is still maturing. They got they savings accounts and blah 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 blah. What they're supposed to do is do the exact goddamn thing. Go get life insurance. So you're talking about, I was explaining to my family as a rose bush or a plateau. Where you're gonna start your platform, your kids should never fall to your platform. If they fall to your platform, they should never fall below. You see what I'm saying? So when you talk about the people who have generational wealth, they have enough money to circumvent mistakes. Oh, so and so got pregnant. Oh, we can handle that. Oh, or Bodie don't want to go to college. He's gonna drop out of school. Oh, we can handle that. But he's never gonna fall below the previous generation. So my son should never fall below me. I should never fall below my dad. You see what I'm saying? Right. You should be setting a new plateau, and you should have enough insurance to secure that level, maybe 2, depending on how big your policy is or how well you performed in your lifetime. You see what I'm saying? Our parents didn't go to college. We went to college. Our kids should go past college. You see, they should be, MBA, PhDs. You set the plateau, and you put the insurance money behind it to make sure that they can keep going. Like I told my wife, I'm going to hunt you. If you take my life insurance.
You going to hunt me? You going to hunt us?
If you take my life insurance and you spend it on a funeral, Black people spend $20,000 to put somebody in the ground.
See, that's just bad though. That's no.
I don't have insurance to put me in. Nigga, burn me in the furnace.
And have a little memorial. And have me a little memorial service.
There you go.
Friends and family.
Bro,
church is chicken.
I told her, burn me in the furnace, dig a hole, plant a tree, put my ashes down, put the tree on top. That's what daddy is. If you're gonna sit there and buy a $20,000 casket to literally throw it away in a couple of hours, that's the dumbest shit in the world. Like you don't take the money I put to the side for these kids and waste it on that. But that's what you're talking about when you're talking about building generational wealth. You're talking about a husband and a wife or a mother or a father who's making moves to secure financially the next generation. And the only way to do it, not the only way, but the best way to do that is through proper financial planning for their generation, for the next generation. People think that if I start a business, entrepreneurship is my route to generational wealth. And it's not. Entrepreneurship is your route to your wealth.
Not necessarily. because you're passing something along to the kids.
How many entrepreneurs? No.
No, don't. See, here's the thing. You're going by what you know, the people you personally know. What did they pass along? I'm not talking about. I know my ambition. My ambition is different than everybody else's.
How many entrepreneurs are successful?
Not every entrepreneur is successful, but there are successful entrepreneurs.
Yeah, but we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it.
Wait, why not? You brought it up. Why can't we talk about it?
No. What I said, we're not going to talk about the exceptions to the rules.
No, those are not exceptions. It's way too many. It's way too many successful businesses out here. There's way too many successful businesses out here for you to say exceptions to the rule.
No. I'm
looking at them every day. Every time we get out, we go to the car. We see successful businesses.
Okay, so here's the thing: if it's 51% of one and 49% of the other, the 51% is still the majority. Exactly. The majority of LLCs don't survive 2 years.
Yes, I understand that. A lot of people are just building those things.
If that's how you're gonna do it, you need to go into it knowing what you're talking about. You need to go into it with a certain level of hustle, a certain level of discernment, a certain level of aggressiveness.
Exactly.
So if you're going into it thinking I'm about to flip my lashes,
I'm not talking about man. I'm not talking about man who who barely got a bank account but got an LLC. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about. You know what? Here's the thing, because I'm putting myself into what we're talking about, and I know me. You know what I'm saying? And you know me. Whenever I get a hand on something, I'm gonna do it as hard as I can do it. So there's a difference. There's a difference in me saying something than you're just your average. Yeah, I think one day I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do. No, I'm not talking about that. Like, if you know me, like if I built a business, I'm gonna build a business, and it's just not gonna be just something I wanted to do. It's not gonna be just some fly by night. I got this notion in my head and I'm just gonna do that. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, just say for example,
your brother said wealth can't be established in one generation. He in the chat, he said wealth can't be established in one generation.
Wait, he said can't or can?
Can't. Wealth can't be established in one generation.
Yes. No,
riches can, not wealth.
Right. I don't know, man.
Wealth is two different things.
It's rare. It's very rare. Matt, come in here, man. Come in.
Because we know rich people and we know wealthy people. So rich and wealthy is two different things.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
No, I see what you're saying.
And I ain't knocking you, because I know hustlers. I know hustlers will take, you know what I'm saying? Like, my wife's a hustler. My wife got an LLC. I don't have no doubt that she and she got $1 million business plan. So I don't have no doubt that she can hustle this into something big. No doubt at all. But everybody who started ain't got that hustler's heart. Everybody who started ain't got that right backing. Everybody. So that's when they say 3 out of 5 LLCs go bankrupt.
3 out of 5. That's it. I thought the percentages would be like much less than that. I think a lot of LLCs is bullshit. I think there's a lot of people that created LLCs that once they created them, they never went and did anything with them.
Well, no, they're saying like 3 out of 5 is defunct in the first 2 years. 1 out of the 2 survived 5 years to be a legitimate business. Like when they have to start reporting profits at the IRS. The IRS changed this LLC thing recently. So you can't just be an LLC with a hobby. If you don't start turning profits in 5 years, they deactivate you.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. A lot of people have lost things because of But I'm just saying, like, somebody like, okay, just say like, I mean, a Tony's Pizza. We know Tony's Pizza ain't juking like Papa John's or Pizza Hut or nothing like that. But I'm pretty sure once Tony died, he passed that along to his kids, and his kids probably ain't got to work. And it's going to be better for the next generation. It's going to be better for the next generation.
But a pizzeria is a good idea, a good analogy.
Tony's Pizza's all over the fucking place.
Tony's Pizzeria provides the population with a product. The sons come in, they learn how to make that product. They have the passion that their father has. Yes. The product has a name. It continues to grow.
Exactly.
Your son comes in, he learns the trade. He wants to own a pizzeria. people talk about generational wealth. Like, I'm gonna start this LLC and I'm gonna pass it to my kids, and they kids don't want none of that shit.
Right. And I wasn't
I
talking
don't want to
about
do
that.
that. I don't want no lashes business. I'm a boy. Like they told me
Right.
on Friday. I'm a boy.
I'm a boy.
Yeah.
No. See, I wasn't talking about the
So are you really building generational wealth, or are you trying to get rich? And I don't. And here's the thing: the honesty in it, I don't mind. If you say, "Look, nigga, I'm just trying to get rich. I'm trying to enrich me. I'm trying to get rich off these lashes and take that money and flip it to something else that I can't do," I'm all for that.
Nobody getting rich. Here's the thing, and ain't nobody getting rich
off lashes.
It ain't. It's the distributor who they go through. Because you do know, here's the thing. A lot of these companies, a lot of these businesses and stuff, not companies, a lot of these people that have businesses, and it's not just a woman thing, it's a man thing too. Oh yeah, I sell t-shirts. They're going through a distributor. That's who's making the money. They just give you that check go to them and they give you a cut of it. It's really not your business. Yes, it might have your name, but it's not your business. When you see these little commercials, I can't think
what that distributor is doing is profiting off your connections.
Exactly.
You can reach people that I can't reach because I don't know these people. You can.
I know how to find a product. I know how to find a product.
I can get you a product worth selling.
Right. I can.
So it ain't nothing but like this fucking. I sold Cutco one or whatever that was. Them knives.
I can't think of the name, man. I can't think of the name of these things. But you see these commercials all the time, and then people see these commercials, and then they was like, oh yeah, I want to start my own business. Well, it's not really yours because like you're not out there picking fabrics and you're not doing none of that somebody who really started a business had to do. Mm-hmm. You're going through a distributor. They do all that shit for you. All you did was pick a color and put what you wanted on the shirt.
Well, I ain't gonna talk about my wife's business too much because I don't want to ruin her shine and I don't want to give up her. Like I said, she got a $1 million.
Yo, who's that?
I don't know. It's not in the group. It's probably on your page personally. But like, my wife got a business plan, and the idea is, how do the market see your business? And that's kind of how she built the plan. It's a lot of motherfuckers that want the products and the things that she do that's not willing to do the things that she do to corral it. You see what I'm saying? To put it all together. So your business plan is basically building what other people don't have time to build.
Exactly.
And providing them with the tools that they don't have the time to corral themselves. Mm-hmm. That's how distributors do. Mm-hmm. They basically saying, I got the product that you want and I can get it to you, but I want to get it down to the person that you know needs it.
But here's the thing.
But I don't have connection that low down to that person.
The way the transaction and a profit is made, it goes to that distributor and they give you the cut.
Yeah, they get to decide your cut.
They get to decide. I hate that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a good start for, I guess, it's just not the way I want to do. I don't have a business, but that wouldn't be the way I would want to start my business. I would kind of want to get in the trenches.
Oh, that's Cody.
What's good, Cody? Hey, you got the link, man. You got the link already. Go ahead and hop in for a second.
Yeah.
We just kicking the bobo.
It's the same thing with you and all these other dudes who got these podcast businesses. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to get to the people. Everybody trying to get their product to the people.
Yes, sir. I think it's just you gotta. Here's the thing. I'm just all over the place, and it's like I'm the only one doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like I need people that's good at Twitter, and because I ain't good at Twitter, and I ain't good at. You know me. I don't like to fuss back and forth online.
Hey,
if I had that type of shit in me, bro, this shit would be popular as hell. But
my wife gonna make me a shirt. My wife gonna make me a shirt that has your favorite quote on it. I'm just gonna put it on your heart.
Huh? I'm gonna put
people, I just want to say something that you could like think about.
No, that was you said that. That's what you. Hey, you said quiet reflection, bro. Hey, if anything, you need to make a show. I've said this before. If you made a show called Quiet Reflection, that shit would be popular, bro. I just want to put something in your mind that while you in your quiet reflection,
baby.
The
See, that's
quiet
the thing. I don't get
reflection
on.
hour,
I don't
bro.
get
Do that
online trying
shit.
to change people's mind. I don't get on. I like to say stuff. I like to
No,
debate
man,
with
you be
people.
getting online, bro. You don't think
I
I
don't.
see you? You don't think I
I
see
don't be
you in
trying
these
to
groups,
change
bro?
their mind.
Here's the
I be
thing. When
trying
you,
to just drop a. I try to drop a gem. You know what I'm saying? Just drop a
bro, I
gem.
see you in these. I see you in these groups. I get an alert, bro. Like when you make a comment in these groups, especially if it's one I'm already in, I see you in here fighting with these people going back and forth.
Bro, when the last time you seen me fight with
No, it's
somebody?
been a
Be for
minute.
real.
It's been a minute. It has been a minute, but I have seen it before, and I'm like, this dude in the trenches. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, and he in the trenches already. How do you wake up?
Hey,
How do you wake up
I wake
feeling
up
like
with a
that?
boot and I'm like, nigga. I be trying to drop a gem, man. Everybody don't have nobody in their life that's gonna drop a gem. You know what I'm saying? Put something on your
Doing it
heart.
for the betterment. You doing it for the betterment.
Hey,
You
hey.
trying to change the world, huh?
Pastor Bland used to say, harden not your heart. Harden not your heart.
wait,
You gotta be able to hear me.
hard and
Harden
not
not
your
your
heart.
heart. Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Some people get to the point where they lock everything off. They ain't trying to hear you. They ain't trying to hear nobody. This is how Trump people are. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the
I
thing.
ain't
See,
trying to
I
hear the
don't care.
truth. This is how I feel. You ain't gonna change my mind. My heart. I've hardened my heart
Them
to
people, you got to
to
leave
the
alone.
logic.
Here's the thing, Derek. You got to leave them people alone because you
Bro,
ain't
I
ever
asked a
gonna change their
question.
mind.
I asked a question in the group on Yahoo the day, and it was about like because it's so funny now. Like you finally see some judges that Trump then finally caught up to some judges that's basically telling him put up or shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Like you saying the FBI planted it, prove it, motherfucker, prove it. You saying that this was you did the I Dream of Genie and you declassified this shit, prove it, my dude.
Declassified.
You know what I'm saying? And so he finally got some put up or shut up judges now. And I just wrote in the group and a bunch of Trump people. I'm like, can we finally admit now that this motherfucker's a liar? And they just went ape shit. Like but Biden be lying. But it's like, nah, but I get
But
that.
Hunter Biden, but
I
Hillary
get
Clinton in
politicians.
Benghazi, but
I
this,
get
but
politicians
that.
lying. But now you right here and you see this motherfucker. You see him lying. You see the you see the wheels in his head. Like you see him like coming apart. Can you now admit this motherfucker be lying? And bro, they couldn't do it.
And they
They
won't.
heart is
But
they
no,
heart is
it's not.
hardened to the fact that this dude is a crook. They ain't trying to hear it. Even
No,
when
bro.
he lying, they saying he telling the truth. Or they
Bro.
making an excuse for the lie.
I'm on.
They
I'm
like
on.
they like an abused woman that take up for the husband that's abusing her.
Bro, I think it's more.
It's
I
not
think
like
it.
this all the time.
I think it's more to it, and that more is very simple.
What's that?
They are in love with somebody. It's almost like you ever see somebody who just say the Patriots. No, I'll even go Cowboy fans. Let's call them Cowboy fans. Cowboy fans was winning in the late 90s and in the 2000s. They had successful teams. And now you got all these Cowboy fans all over the place. Some people just feel like they want to be attached to a winner. If this dude go around saying, I'm the richest man in the world, which he said that, and some of his people believe he's the richest man in the world. If you go around saying you won all the time and then you know, that's just perception is reality for a lot of people. Some people just want to be attached to a winner, so they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do and believe whatever that the person they think is winning is saying. It's the same thing. Look at Patriots fans now. They got these Patriot fans all over the place. These Tom Brady fans. Oh, no, now they Tampa Bay fans. I'm seeing more Tampa Bay fans everywhere. Like all of a sudden, they're just popping up because Brady's on it. Like it's some people just want to be attached to who they think is winning. When people come from these countries, these Spanish countries, and they hate black people, this is why, because they don't see us, again, perception is reality. They think we're not winning and white people are winning. Oh, who's most of the white people looking at as their leader? Donald Trump.
It's weird, bro.
It's very weird. It's very weird. It's
I'm
very
gonna ask
weird.
you this question: have you heard about what's going on in Atlanta with this whole thing? Though they talking about
Which
if
the
if Stacey Abrams loses because of black men.
bro, what?
They're saying if Stacey Abrams lose is because of black men didn't vote for her.
I don't even know how to unpackage that one, bro.
Bro,
Go ahead and try to, because
I
I don't
don't
know.
even, I can't.
Bro, what is this thing with blaming black men for everything?
Bro, I couldn't.
I
just
am seeing black men, not black women. I'm seeing black men get blamed for every damn thing now, and not only by white people, but black women. We are getting blamed. Bro, I saw something. I hate to get crass here. But I haven't seen it just once. I'm starting to see it more often on social media when women are having problems like yeast infections and STIs and stuff like that. Girl, y'all bet that's that man. That's that man. You can't get that on your own. That's that man that did that to you. Just weird shit that we're just being blamed for no apparent reason. It's crazy.
It's a season. We're in, and I was talking to a bunch of other friends out, and we were talking about we are in a season of the it's all their fault, and it's just this. We're in that season. It's all their fault. It's you know what I'm saying. You had your Kevin Samuels, you got your Boston coach. You got your
Bro,
yeah.
bro.
We can't. It's our season. Everything going wrong.
Why has this blown up to this whole thing with the Boston coach? Why has this blown up to that? Why has it gotten to that? I don't. I mean, it wasn't. How can you get fired for having an? I don't get it.
Only thing I can come up with is parts of this story that we
Is he
don't know
fired
yet.
yet, or he just suspended for a year? He's probably gonna get fired. He's probably gonna get
Here's
fired.
the thing: you would have had to fire me, bro. You would have had to fire me because you're not gonna put me on you basically not gonna send me home.
Is
You
he
see what
going?
I'm
Is he
saying?
getting paid?
They're saying that he's gonna have to pay a significant fine, so they're saying they're gonna like cut his salary, so
What?
he might
Okay.
get some. But
Why?
here's the thing.
How is this
Here's the
legal?
thing.
I had an affair. It was a consensual relationship, right?
Depending on who these people are, because they're saying it may be more than one woman, but depending on who these people are, and there's rumors that it's like the vice president's wife, there's rumors that it's players' wives, whatever. The fact of the matter is, out of all these things,
are they getting fired too?
No. The only one that they've confirmed is the one who is a player, she works for the team as well. So there's a consensual, and motherfuckers need to realize the setup by now. You're now in a consensual relationship with somebody who works for the team. Both of y'all know the rules. The investigation started because the report was he said something to her that was offensive. How do you say something to someone that's offensive that you're having a relationship with that then trickles back into work? So she basically, and I don't want to blame anybody, but she basically blew the whole fucking team up. If you think about it, you're having a consensual relationship with a coworker, and you and her have a discussion that she feels you said something to her inappropriate. So she tells the boss on you. You see what I'm saying? So she blew up the whole team, basically, because he said something. I don't know what he said, and we don't know how bad it is, but whatever it was, she decided, well, I'm going to tell that we're doing this. And it resulted in what it resulted in. So, but my thing is, you're just going to have to fire me because you can fire him from Boston and he can go get a job at another team. He can go get a assistant coach job. He can get another head coach job. He can, but you're not going to basically put me in this. I'm a grown ass man. You're not going to put me in timeout. You know what I'm saying? indefinitely, and then I come back next year and got to decide. You're gonna decide if I can coach
Where
next
is
year
the
too.
offense?
I could have been. I
I'm
could have
trying to
went to a
find out
college team.
where is the suspendable offense?
The fact that they have a policy that they're not supposed to fraternize.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's a fraternization.
But you suspend me
policy
for a
among,
year? I mean, I can understand a year, bro. Like what?
There's a
Am
fraternization
I to
policy
believe
among
this
coworkers.
hasn't happened? Is this a team thing or is this a
No,
league thing? Because I
that's
mean,
kind of what
the
Stephen
owner
A.
of the
Smith. No,
Lakers
this
was
is a team.
dating. The owner
It's
of the
a team
Lakers was
thing.
dating
Phil
Phil
Jackson.
Jackson. So
Yeah,
that's her subordinate. Like what?
it's a
Like
it's a team thing, and like Stephen A. Smith was saying, it ain't like this ain't never happened on that team before. But now this is a team rule, and he violated a team rule, but she also violated said rule. But it's just weird
wait.
that
Hold on, Derek. Hold on.
well, Cody.
We got a Boston fan in here who
Oh,
can
what's
probably
up?
shed
Oh,
some light.
right.
We could
What?
probably can shed some light.
Shout out to Blake Griffin, man. We just picked him up, man. Shout out to Blake Griffin. He done
Y'all
landed in
picked
the
up
right
Blake
spot.
Griffin?
He
He
passed
done
his
landed
prime.
in the right spot. Yes, he
He's
did.
past his prime, and you know it. Anyway,
It's okay. We need a body. We need a body out there. We can throw a body on the
Man,
motherfucker now.
y'all need a
Blake
goon.
Griffin needs
That part.
Blake Griffin
Y'all
needs
need
a
a
And he
goon.
light
gone, bro.
skin. And he light skin with cherry hair. Come on now.
Hey, so Cody, we're talking. We happen to be talking about the game, the Boston Celtics. What's going on with this? How do you feel? What do you feel about this whole thing with the coach being suspended?
Man, first off, man, what's up, y'all? How y'all living, man? It's your boy Cody G.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
actually still on, but I had to come over here and show love to my guy because he just left on mine. So
Okay.
I got them
Yeah,
paused right now.
I was just on his podcast not too long ago.
Yes, sir.
You know,
What's good
podcast
with it, Ty?
weekends, baby. Just bounce from back and forth. So what's good? So how do you feel about hold on. We got more people hopping in.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. We talking about the Boston coach. They got
Man,
suspended
bro, I mean,
for
you
having a
can't.
relationship.
I mean, he was smashing, bro. Like, simple as that. Like, how you gonna get mad at a man who want to get smashed by a girl and women? You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. It's just one thing I want to say, and I'm gonna let you finish.
Mm-hmm.
What is up with this whole thing of throwing all this hatred towards men for just wanting sex? I mean, I see it happen too much. I see it happening too much.
It's normal.
And I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm not talking about rape. I'm not talking about disgusting ass pig shit. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about just men wanting to fuck.
They out here thirsty these days.
I mean, even as a thirsty, like even thirsty man, like there is visceral towards men trying to have sex. Like, okay, like what's the mayor of New York who clearly wasn't out there?
Giuliani?
Not mayor. I'm sorry, the governor, the Cuomo.
Cuomo. Yeah, he's a weirdo.
Yes.
He's the weirdest of the weird.
But here's the thing: was he out there raping?
His brother saving his career.
No, his brother got fired from CNN for trying to save his.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, exactly.
Chris Cuomo might got a lawsuit against CNN.
He's suing them now. He gonna win.
And he gonna win. He gonna win that shit. They probably might have to settle that shit.
They better settle because he got him dead to right.
Because ain't no way. No man. Y'all did that.
I can't talk to my relative.
Exactly. I'm a lawyer and I can't give counsel to my brother because y'all.
Right. I'm a whole lawyer. You know
I'm a whole fucking lawyer.
Like, I don't got nothing to do with y'all, but I can't help my brother.
I can't give counsel to my brother because y'all don't like the position he in.
Yeah.
Get off that righteous shit.
To be on the Boston tip though, man, like I don't see nothing wrong with it, bro. They stupid for even suspending him. If you're gonna suspend the man for a year, just fire him. Like at the end of the day, if that's what you want,
exactly.
Fire him, man.
That's what I said.
What I'm saying? Like, you playing with him at the end of the day.
Let him work.
I want to know what happened to the young lady. Did she also get reprimanded?
Exactly. Why is she not getting reprimanded?
If it's a code of conduct or it's a policy of no fraternization, then it should go both ways.
Well, as a man and a superior, he should have known better. Wait,
First of all,
I'm not,
she
wait.
had nothing to do with no team, nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, at all.
She won, right? She won. No trainer or no person.
Oh,
Deals
so the
with the
rap.
day to
So
day.
what? So she
Like
wasn't
an
part of the
office
team.
worker. She was like an office worker for the Celtics or something like that, right?
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was in the office for sure. It was a few of them supposedly. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Whether they
So
wanted to
you
come out or
telling me?
not, when they
You
got into
telling
when
me?
they should have known. They should have known once they got one card, everybody was gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? Then now you hearing stories like they was in an open relationship. That don't none of that shit matter no more because y'all
So
done
this dude was
suspended them.
basically smashing women all through the organization. They found out and they all
They
made
say he a serial
a
something
serial what?
offender.
Then
Serial
we
offender.
okay.
I
Then
don't even
me,
know what that
everybody on
is
this
if you ask
podcast.
me.
Oh, everybody on this podcast is a serial offender. Yes, we like this. Yes, we all love the vagina. So we're serial vaginaists. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here, bro. I'm tired of this whole thing where we're vilifying men for liking sex.
So you got the opportunist Matt Barnes talking about, yeah, if I really tell y'all what he was really
Becky with the good hair? Becky with the good hair?
Man, that dude is a clown, man. That dude is a clown.
But see, here's the thing. We know that there's more to the story than what we've told, and that's fine. If they brought in an outside investigator and they found some shit, and there's more to the story, I'm all for it. But here's the thing: I'm not a child. You can't put me in timeout. You can't. You can't hurt. He could go to a college group and a college team and make money. He can go to another NBA team and make money. He can. You're basically you want me to suffer the punishment, so you put me in this fucking purgatory, if you will, of just wait for a year. And here's the thing: this mother, I'm gonna call motherfucker, but this woman still work for the organization. I still work for the organization. I just can't coach the team. And at the end of the day, I mean, because I've dealt with these kind of investigations at my job. At the end of the day, you have a consensual relationship. They went very far outside their way to say it was consensual, but she reported that he said something to her that she didn't like, that she felt was offensive. So is it like when we on good terms, I can say bring that ass here, girl, and it's fine. And when we on bad terms, I say bring that ass here, girl, it's sexual harassment, and you tell that hey, I was having a consensual relationship with this dude, but that comment was too far, and you blow up the whole spot. You see what I'm saying? They allow the Boston Celtics, they allow her to weaponize the relationship to the point where now this dude's in a holding pattern. So I wouldn't normally say like, what about her? If it was just a regular situation. If it was just a regular situation where a woman had a report, I'm not going to say what about her.
Hold on, Derek. Cody G, you got a lead?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw you throwing up a peace sign.
No, I'm on.
Well, the thing is, I'm only saying what about her because she told when it didn't suit her anymore, when she can weaponize it. Like it's kind of like it ain't an issue until it's an issue. And when it's an issue, I'm gonna pull in all my cards that I can pull. I'm playing my black card and my race card and my woman card and my this card and my that. And all of a sudden now, you basically fucked the whole thing.
Wait, she was black?
No, I'm just saying you whatever. Okay, white card, whatever. I'm saying you called in all your advantages in the situation that you entered in willingly. You see what I'm saying? That's the part about it that make me say, what about her? Not the fact that she's a woman, the fact that she willingly said, I'm gonna throw this grenade into the team and say, fuck it. You know, that's kind of how like you to take me to Ruth Chris. Yeah, you know, and just fuck the whole shop up, you know.
That diamond you bought me was way too small.
Well,
you rolled this grenade in the room.
You broke up with your wife, or your fiance. You supposed to break up behind you. Whatever the situation was, you took offense, and once you was offended, you basically self-destruct. And guys can't do that. Guys can't say, "Hey, I ain't like the way you do it, so I'm fuck the house." You know, I'm blowing up the whole shit. but that's what she did. She said,
You can do it. You're just gonna look really bad for doing it.
Oh no, you're gonna lose too. You know,
of course, yes.
She said, "Fuck the team. I'm gonna make a point," and she did.
Bro, here's the thing, bro, and people gotta realize this: athletes, entertainers, everybody, actually every man can realize this. Women have no problem going nuclear. They will go nuclear like fucking Vladimir Putin, bro. They will. They don't care. They will blow this shit up.
The nuclear option is always in play.
Yes,
for real.
Yes. Then and they can be tactical nukes.
I don't want none of them nukes.
They could be them country them what do they call it? Them doomsday joints. Women will blow shit up, and sometimes deservedly so, because like, you know, I can't say deservedly so.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I hear
you don't gotta go.
Sometimes I hear
every time, bro.
Bro, sometimes I hear stories where it's like, bitch, you should be going nuclear right now. You should be going nuclear right now, but you're not. But then you would just get some other thing. Oh, he cheated on me. And then they go nuclear and blow everything up.
Mm-hmm. Like, that man, look, they don't got no filter.
What'd you say?
So what you mean you didn't bring me no food home?
Yeah, nuclear. But somewhat, here's the thing. But and as bad as it sounds, there are situations.
I got this scratch off ticket. Why you ain't give me no scratch off ticket?
Yeah. And there are situations that
you wouldn't thinking about me.
There are certain situations that women are in where they can use the nuclear play. They can use throwing the nuclear card, and they just don't. They stay in the bad situation. They stay in the bad situation. Well, you could have went every woman got the nuclear card. It's always different depending on the relationship you in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Blow that shit up.
Whatever
blow it up for
every. You made her blow up the whole thing. She blew up a multi-million-dollar organization.
Yeah, she went right
to
it.
The players like, what the fuck? Everybody in the and this was an NBA Finals team last year.
Media day was crazy for real. I was like, man,
you got an NBA Finals team last year. She went up in there like fucking dude on Die Hard. She
and ran right out. She didn't even
give me the nuclear football.
Two pineapple grenades in there, just took off running.
Send me the launch codes. I want the launch codes.
Yeah, I ain't want that, man. I definitely had to come in, though, tune in to my guys, man. You already know it's Big Love, man. Had to come share my face, man. I'm glad I hopped in on the Boston topic because, like I said,
you're right on time, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
like I said, for sure. Like that right there, man. I like me personally, like I said, I don't even. It is what it is, but y'all could have fired him if that's the case, and then. Yeah. You know, we could have been on to the next thing.
Let that man walk.
Let him walk.
That part. Don't let him sit. He's sitting in his own shit right now.
Right. Yeah. Well, the sad thing about it is he ain't part of the Players Association.
That's even sad.
Because he a coach. He's going to have to stand. The Players Association wouldn't be like, no, man, no. You know what I'm saying?
That's like a slave contract.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna make people think twice of just want to be in Boston in general, man. They don't love it. You know what I'm saying? You see how they treat people when they come there from other teams. You know, they call them all kind of this, that, and the third on the court. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie come there, you got people, you know, dropping all kind of N-bombs and Lord knows right in front of their children, right over their children's head. You know what I'm saying? So. Man, Boston,
they be getting wild over there, man.
Boston ain't no place no black person needs to be in. Period.
Yeah, that's for sure. They definitely gonna try to shop, man. They should just go ahead and be shopping right now because I know they ain't gonna let him come back. He probably ain't gonna come back. You feel me? Like he probably see it a whole nother way too.
Yeah.
He need to find some place where he can fraternize, bro.
Yeah, I'll go back to San Antonio if you ask you.
He need to find some place where he can. He need to find some place where he can Well, he can do his thing in peace, bro.
Cleveland.
Let the man do his thing in peace, bro.
That man toast. He cheated on Nia Long like she goddamn the queen of Sheba.
I'm glad you brought that up because I forgot all about that.
I was about to go there. I wasn't gonna let us get out of here without talking about
what is up with people thinking like Nia Long is this? For one, I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I always say it. These celebrity relationships, you cannot take them on face value for what they are. For people sitting here talking about how could you cheat on Nia Long? Nia Long could be a fucking monster behind these fucking cameras.
But guess what?
At home, behind closed doors, she can be a fucking animal, bro. We don't know.
Guess what though?
Cheating on Nia Long could have been a relief.
Nia Long's catalog is this. This man is a millionaire with millions to come. He's definitely the catch in that relationship. I'm just being honest with you. What royalty she living off of?
Man, I just felt I seen Nia Long.
She been doing a lot of shows for a minute.
She did something recently,
but it ain't like two different shows or something like that.
You gotta go to your phone to find it. Tells that.
I gotta go to my phone. That's true. I gotta go to my phone to find it. But she was.
I mean, it ain't important.
Like I ain't seen Nia Long face in like 6 years. She's 52.
No, she was on something very.
Yeah, she was. Man, I wouldn't have known she was even messing with him. That's what's even crazy.
Nia Long got 2 kids by this dude. Nia Long been with this dude forever. She got 2 kids by this dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She ain't made marriage a requirement, and now we gotta exalt her to some type of level of notoriety because she got cheated on. Nigga, beyond. I love the meme that came out after that. Like y'all talking about Nia Long, and here's all the ladies got. Haley Berry got cheated on, Oprah got cheated on, Beyonce got cheated on, your grandma got cheated on. Like
why? I didn't like when people started saying it, and it was just going through Facebook, and I'm thinking to myself, like, why do y'all think she's incapable? Why should she be exempt from this shit?
Is she the measuring stick? What
why do y'all have this woman on a totem pole like that?
I know.
Why is she the standard that women shouldn't be cheated on? Y'all don't know this woman, bro. She could be an
Amber Turd out here. Nobody knows.
She could be behind closed doors whooping dude ass, bro. Y'all don't even know. She could be back. You got put is soon as dude walk in the door, he could be walking right into a fucking full Nelson or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You never know. And like, bro, she look like an old lady now, bro.
All it means is what old boy told y'all: high value men exercise options. They don't have to exercise options. They don't want to exercise. I mean, they don't have to exercise options. They can exercise options, but at the end of the day, they make choices. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? She ain't married this dude. He ain't married. She ain't married, so he didn't cheat on her.
Oh wait. They not married?
No. Nah. She said she won marrying this dude a couple of years ago in the interview, but they've been together.
No, they've been married together for a grip.
Nah, they've been together.
They just said they ain't married, bro.
I just seen some other stuff though. Like they said that they was in an open relationship for. It's everything coming on, bro. Like I just quit looking once I found out what it was, I quit looking at it.
Yeah, but y'all know she know what side her bread is buttered on because she ain't spoke out.
Right, she ain't said nothing.
She know who butter her bread, bro. She know who butter her bread, bro.
She gonna chill. She's still chilling.
How dare he? Cheat on Nia Long. Nia Long.
People don't know. She might have a condition where she can't get him in where she wants until she gave him permission to do what he do. People don't know other people's situations.
That's what
it happen all the time.
I think people put way too much stock on what they hear on the news,
no more.
Tabloids, and all this other shit. They put way too much stock in.
People did not listen to that entire podcast when Kevin Samuels said high value men don't cheat, they exercise options. The only thing they took from it is that caption. High value men don't cheat, they exercise options. But he went down the whole litany of when he's talking about these high value or these high earners. Like they were like if the marriage rate is 57% right now, the marriage rate with people who make over a certain amount of money is like 5%. Because niggas know once we in this situation where we got money, a lot of this stuff we can negotiate. And as long as you don't embarrass me, as long as you don't have no outside kids, as long as you don't have no STDs, there's a lot of people that got definite arrangements that keep them living in the same house, happily married.
Do you blame them?
Hell fucking no.
That make a lot of sense to me.
It's logic.
That make a lot of sense to me.
Bro, if you think that this nigga would have been getting any action if he wasn't rich and famous, for me alone, know that this dude is rich and famous, and people gonna be throwing themselves at him, and people gonna be trying to sleep with my man.
I'm on the road. I'm on the road half the time.
Don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me. Don't have any outside kids. You can't buy this bitch a house. You know what I'm saying? I'm number one. People make arrangements, bro. People make arrangements to keep that money and to keep that generational wealth in the family. You see what I'm saying? They make arrangements. I mean, and it's just practical and logical. You know what I'm saying? It's just practical and logical. So you don't know what deal they have. All I know is more people loud about Nia Long being cheated on than Nia Long is loud about her being cheated on. Nia Long got cheated on. She ain't said a goddamn thing. Nigga, keep them checks running. You see what I'm saying? You see new shoes.
On that Hillary Clinton. Hey.
They still gonna pay you while you're not coaching? Okay, we cool then.
You still getting the check? All right. We'll make it work.
We'll work it out. Hey, look, we'll work it out.
Hey.
As long as I can buy that Birkin, keep twerking. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, hit another organization. Go ahead, hit another organization.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Man, I don't know, man. I saw that when I saw it on Facebook, man, and I was just like, I just couldn't believe the overwhelming support on why Nia Long should not have been cheated on. Like, bro, like this is human nature. As bad as it sounds, and I know, you know, it might not be popular me saying it is. This is normal. Cheating is normal.
It was more people concerned about Nia Long getting cheated on than there was about Will Smith getting cheated on. So I don't give a fuck.
For real though. Ain't that it? Say that.
Poor Will Smith.
This bitch said in his bro, I'm gonna tell you, I love my wife
Will
to
Smith.
death. I love my wife to death. And people will tell you is when it comes down to anger, I got about as much I got the restraint of I could chill with some shit. But I'll be goddamn if my wife gonna sit across the table from me as we're discussing her fucking some other nigga, and she said, it's an entanglement.
The entanglement with August.
Bro, your hands gonna get a mind of their own. You see what I'm saying? It's like I'm a smacker, but
you telling me your hands didn't even get a little warm? Your hands, Will, your hands didn't get warm, bro?
Bro, I'm gonna have to intercept my smack. I'm gonna have to be like, and then like use my other hand to stop myself. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna look like a high five, but it's gonna be like one hand just gonna be like.
They're gonna be like, man, what did you just go through? You know, like, was that Tourette's?
Bro, she sat across the table from this man, like, nah. It was like,
I wasn't cheating. You know when I had that. No, what she said, she was trying to talk. She was trying to skate past.
She was trying to talk around.
Yeah.
But she said, you know when I had my entanglement with August.
Bro,
he got knocked out.
She threw it out. She threw it out there like it was a titsy roll. Like here, y'all.
And when she said it,
Happy Halloween, y'all.
You can see the pain on his face. Oh, that's what we calling it. Or entanglement.
She said that, houses around the world was laughing and celebrating.
You should have gave her that Chris Rock.
So why do I give a flying fuck that if it came out tomorrow that Michelle Obama got cheated on?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, like I said, like I told y'all before, and I always throw this disclaimer out there. When it comes to these celebrities, and we don't know, we only get what they put out and what social media put out and what tabloids put out. We don't know the full story. So my thing is, if Michelle Obama got cheated on, Barack Obama probably got cheated on too, if it came out. Why I don't care. I'm not putting energy into that to even try to figure it out because it ain't my fucking job.
I don't even care. That's the point. I don't even care.
I mean, you could
Because
be
she
with
ran it
somebody
out
that's
to
just
me.
a total monster, and you just being in with them for the sake of the kids, and you just going through the motions, and somebody might throw you a 10-yard pass. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Who
we
ain't
don't
gonna
even
catch
know
a
what's
10-yard
going on.
pass?
This
Who
dude
ain't
could be
gonna take?
sitting there trying to. This dude could be trying to marry her, and she don't want to get married because of all her prospects.
Exactly.
We don't know what's
Exactly.
going on.
Exactly. You don't know what's going
Right.
on in that
Well,
relationship,
that's
so
the
stop
way. That's
talking
the
like
way
you
it was
do.
portrayed. You know, they was asking her a couple years ago when they get married, and she was just like, you know, marriage ain't really, you know, in my future, or it was some kind of vague, you know, nondescript answer, just like she ain't trying to do
Mm-hmm.
that.
Because she got some thoughts. She got thoughts on the side, man. That sounds like
Tendencies.
somebody who
Hey,
got
look,
thoughts.
tendencies.
That sounds like somebody who
I
got some
mean,
straight up prospects on the side.
You just not the person that's just not gonna get married. It's
or
just not
or
happening.
it's Hollywood, and they do their own weird thing, and we shouldn't care. We shouldn't care.
I'm
Too
not
much
worried
stock
about
put in this
Hollywood
shit.
at all.
Too much stock put in this shit.
This shit
Yeah,
And the
happen all
fact
the
that we've
time
been
in
talking
Hollywood.
about it for this long make me want to change the subject.
go
Yeah.
ahead, bro.
Hey, you and Sean was talking about something in the chat earlier.
I'm gonna
Nah,
go ahead. I'll
that
probably
ain't
hop
for the
back in the
show.
chat while y'all on. I'm gonna go ahead and catch y'all later on, man. I
All
appreciate
right,
y'all
Cody
having me
G.
on here already.
All
All
right,
right.
Cody, man.
He said he ain't going. He ain't going with that tonight.
That ain't for the show. That ain't for the show, bro. That ain't for the show.
What
Man,
the Dahmer?
That ain't for the show, bro. That ain't
No,
for the
man.
show.
I gotta talk about it. You don't have to
Nah,
get into the you don't
I'm gonna
you
pop
can come
off,
out.
bro.
You can go silent, bro. You can go
All right,
silent.
I'm
You
gonna
ain't
hit
gotta say
mute right now. Go on for
huh?
it. I'm gonna hit mute. Go on.
All right. So Matt, did you ever catch that? Did you happen to catch that conversation?
no, I did not.
All right. So basically, Netflix put the Jeffrey Dahmer show in the category of LGBT, and Derek and Sean. No, you can't come back. I'm muting you now,
No,
bro.
just forget my position for me, bro. Just let it go. Just the facts, my
Listen,
brother.
you don't want to stand by that position. You don't want to stand at that position.
Nah, he got it. Because the thing is, first of all, I stand on my position. I stand on my position. If he want to debate it, he got to come in and debate it, because he started talking about some shit I wasn't talking about. So if he want to debate it, you got to let him debate it. But if you
Here's the
present
thing:
it halfway,
I'm really ever on Sean's side when it comes to these issues, but I'm on this side now. I think he was right about this. I think they legit have a reason, a concern to be upset, because here's the thing: if Jeffrey Dahmer was, I don't know, I don't watch the show. If he was eating up black people, and then they put it in black cinema, I'm gonna get upset about that. I'm like, why y'all putting it in there? Why are y'all putting it in there? Now, here's the thing: that show ain't a gay show. He just happened to be gay. There's plenty of other shows that there's gay people as the lead, but it's not in the LGBT category. That LGBTQ category is to celebrate.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is. That's exactly what it's for. If you look at it, it's to share spotlight, celebrate.
So every category in the black category, every category in the
Yes.
white category, every
No,
category in the medium
when
category,
you look in the black cinema,
is to celebrate
when you look in the black
that
cinema,
race.
you're not gonna find anything that looks down in well, I know that's kind of
Really,
subjective.
there you go, and that's
It's kind of
that's
kind of subjective.
That's where you catch yourself at, because the thing is, if a movie came out that we didn't like, if I said, hey, I don't like Soul Plane being in the black category, it makes black people look bad, I want you to remove it, they're gonna say, go fuck yourself. It's Soul Plane. You see what I'm
Soul
saying?
Plane in the black category though.
Yeah,
I don't think it is. It is not. If you look at those at the stuff.
Who said you dyed your beard silver, bro?
Who this? Did he dye his beard silver? Hey, who is this? No, I did not dye my beard silver, man. I just went gray early.
Just for being reversed? What is this?
Right. Did I dye my beard silver?
I'm going for the distinguished look.
No, but no, I think if you look at what the shows that's in there, it's gonna be like stuff that kind of, I ain't gonna say celebrate, but it's not gonna show us in a disparaging way. Like here's the thing: if it's almost like, okay, say if Netflix put Birth of a Nation on a platform, they're not gonna put that in the black category.
Yes, they is.
They are not going to put Birth of a Nation in the black category.
They are. It's a black civil rights movie. I mean, a black.
Hold on. Maybe I'm sorry. I may be getting the name of the movie wrong. What's the name of the movie where they were going around killing
Matt Turner?
No. I'm thinking something else. I said Birth of the Nation. I'm thinking of something else. I'm talking about the movie where the KKK was killing black people like crazy. Like it was like meant to make fun of us. It was something way back in the day.
Oh yeah. So that movie's called Birth of a Nation too. Okay,
so that version of Birth of a Nation, if they put that on Netflix, they're not going to put that in the black category. Just like Jeffrey Dahmer killing gay men. That shit. That doesn't make it a I guess prideful movie.
It's not about.
It's just the character just happened to be gay. There are other gay characters. There are other main gay characters when they're not in the LGBT category.
And I'm not saying I didn't understand Sean's point. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is we can't whitewash history. That's what I'm saying. This is the same reason why we can't talk about critical race theories in school, because we want to whitewash history. We want to retell the story of history. If a big part of the story was his sexuality,
it's a part of the story. That doesn't make it a gay show.
Okay. Part of the
Here's the thing. I did not even know Jeffrey Dahmer was gay. That's how small of a part that shit is. I didn't know. Did you know Jeffrey Dahmer was gay?
I did.
Derek, did you know Jeffrey Dahmer was gay? Yeah. But okay, I did not know. And I'm thinking a lot of people are like me. They did not know he was gay. So
do people call you granddad? Somebody roasted you.
People call you granddad because they like the old gray beard. Do they like grannies? Hit you up talking about, don't see me at 8:00. I don't know who that is. They're not even fan. I don't know.
You knocking off the gilfs, bro?
Hey, show me a picture of your grandma, and I might give you my honest answer. But anyway,
orthopedic shoes and all.
Right.
My thing is, bro, you can't change what it is, and I don't think that Netflix would have gave that much deference to any other group, but that group. If there's a movie about a white killer on Netflix, it's going to be in the category that they put those movies in. If there's movies about black people, they're going to be in the category that they put those movies in. If there's movies about gay people, there's going to be or bi or whatever, is going to be in the categories that they put those movies in. So people who want to watch movies within their interest can go to those stories. I'm sure there's a lot of gay people who didn't know Jeffrey Dahmer was a bisexual man or a homosexual man. So you're gravitating all stories, good and bad, to the genre that you go into going to watch. Just like when you go watch porn, you select big booties. You may not like the white girl with the big booty, but you said big booty, so here's all the big booties. You see what I'm saying? You can't then say,
it's
because no.
Those categories is different, bro. When you have those categories, and here's the thing, it may not even be a category.
Again, you're getting off my point. What I'm saying is, you can't then petition to say, I don't like this movie and what it represents. It don't belong in my category. The fuck it do,
bro?
Because
here's the thing. I can name a bunch of categories where the main character is gay and it's not in that category.
What about the gay victims? Do they don't deserve representation? They were proud gay people. You see what I'm saying?
What? How does that even?
It's a category. So you basically saying, because I don't like the category that you put me in, I can petition.
Is the show a gay show? Is the show a gay show? Okay, then why is it? Okay, wait. You just said it's not a gay show, but now it's in a gay category. It's in an LGBTQ category, bro.
It's not a gay show.
Then it shouldn't be in a gay category.
But
that's all I'm saying. I think we might be saying the same thing. All I'm saying is, it's not a gay show.
I never disputed his point. I disputed the fact that giving another group, they wouldn't have removed it.
This
they
is
wouldn't
true.
have
This is
removed
true.
it for
What
that
you're
group.
saying right now is right. My point
That's
is
that's what my initial point. That's what
Okay.
I said. They wouldn't have removed it.
I
if
think
someone else
Sean's
complained.
point.
And what I'm saying is, it's not just about Dahmer. Dahmer's victims were gay. Dahmer's situation, the whole theme goes around this theme. That theme fits that category. If you don't like it because the story,
no.
Why do you want to remove? Why do you want to remove? Because it's a bad guy.
No, they want it removed because
OJ
it's not a gay show.
Category.
It just happened to have a gay character.
No, but his point was OJ is in the black category. OJ is in the black category. He's in the black category of cinema. He's in the black category of those movies. If I look for him, if I'm looking in black actors, he's in the black actors. I can't say, well, I don't like what he did, so you should take OJ out of the black people because he ain't black no more. Taking him off out of the
it's different. I think
don't make him any. Hold on. Taking him out of the category. Hold on. Taking him out of the category don't make him any less gay. Don't make the victims any less gay. Don't make the situation any different. You're just saying I don't want him to represent us because he's a bad guy. And if anybody else made that same complaint, they would have said, "I'm sorry, but that's just how it is."
Okay. My thing is, you are right that they would not have removed this for any other group. This shit wouldn't have happened.
That's all I'm saying.
My thing, and I think, well, not even my thing. I think Sean's point was Netflix is.
He was making a point that nobody was arguing, though. That's what I said. You're talking about something totally different.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I thought it was an argument of should it have been in that category, and I don't think it.
No,
should.
It was an argument of
it's a reach to put that in that category. I think it was a reach.
Not a reach.
It was a reach.
But the issue was,
by your admission, it wasn't a gay show. So why is it in an LGBTQ? Why it's not an LGBTQ centered show?
What I'm saying is, when I say it's not a gay show, it's not like Queer as Folk. It's not like trans.
Yeah, those are the only things that should be in there then.
But what I'm
going to be upset. I'm going to be upset.
No, what I'm saying is,
if a movie came out,
not the characters, the people that it happened to was gay. So when you watch Milk, you ever seen the movie Milk or the movie Milk about the gay politician? It's not a gay show, but it's about a gay issue. So it falls under the gay category on those platforms. No,
they're probably not going to put Milk in there. They probably something like that. They probably wouldn't put in there. They put things in those
bro.
Those categories, for one, don't even come.
All the movies that speak to a triumph goes in that category. So the one that talks about a killer don't.
Yes, that's the way they've been doing it.
Out of here.
It's the way they've been doing. I can't, bro. That's the way they've been doing it. That's legit the way they've been doing it. Things that show them in a positive light. Things that
that's my point.
But they're doing the same thing for those Hispanic. It's Hispanic month. Let's make a Hispanic category. They're not going to put something in there that's showing somebody killing Hispanic people. They're not going to show. That's just
you
what.
Don't think so?
They haven't been doing it before. They haven't been doing it before.
Every story, good or bad, that presents their people in a good or bad light, still falls within the category.
Okay, so what you're saying is, to me, it fits that category, but they have not been doing that. Okay, this is the point. All right, I will go to Netflix right now, and we will go through the category. You're not going to find anything that looks like Dahmer. You're not going to find anything that fits that's anywhere close to Dahmer. You're going to see Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, Queer as Folk. You're going to see all these gay television shows or movies that show them in a positive light. But they're all not good. They're all not what? They all not what? They all not what? They're not all happy stories. Philadelphia is a sad fucking story. It don't show anybody in a positive light. It just shows that somebody had to fight for rights that they should have got from the jump. Right. But what happened at the end?
He died.
Well, I'm saying, but does it show them in does the end result show that group in a positive light?
Well, I think they sued the firm or something like that, but that pales in comparison to somebody dying. The main character died, but he died.
Did the real character die in real life?
Yeah.
all I'm saying, if you go through that category, you're not gonna find anything like Dahmer. If you go through
the category, I'm looking at the category now, the LGBTQ category right now on Netflix, and it's just
it's gonna be a bunch of movies about gay people.
Hold on. It's a hodgepodge of movies that has either gay actors or gay themes,
gay producers,
or gay producers and writers. You can look. I'm just going up and down. You can look through this, and nothing jumps out to you to say if this movie is a good movie or a bad movie. It's
not going to do that because it wants you to watch the movie. But what I'm saying is, it's not going
to. Because Dahmer, the name Dahmer, brings you back to a killer. You're saying I don't want that killer to be part of this category.
That's not what they're saying. What they're saying
is what they're saying.
They're saying exactly what you said when you say it's not a gay show. I'm gonna just keep going back to what you said. It's not a gay show. Why is it in the LGBTQ category? It's not a gay show.
It's not. When I'm saying show, I'm saying it's
that's
not
that's what Netflix does. It has shows on there, Derek. So the show that we're talking about, you say is not gay. It is not LGBTQ. So why does it belong in that category?
Okay,
I can only go off what you said. So I'm going to keep going.
I know, but when I'm saying show, I mean like transphobic or Queer Eye, where the show is a show on gay themes. You see what I'm saying? It's not a gay show. Like it wasn't.
Why should it be in there? Again, Dahmer is not a gay show.
But it's a movie about a gay person, a famous gay person. You just don't like the famous gay person it's about, and the other people that it's about were murdered by a murderer. You see what I'm saying? But it's gay actors. No, not gay actors.
It's soothing hearing Black brother have a telling conversation without cussing or throwing the N-word left and right. Well done, fellas. Thank you.
What I'm saying is it's a story that happened to real life gay people by a real life gay person. And the only reason why you don't want it in the category under this category
he's a killer
is because he's a murderer.
So are they trying to say that gay people are not capable of killing other people? Is that what they're trying to portray?
I think they're saying that this show does not represent the shows that you guys have in that category. So why is it there? It's just odd. Like I find that odd. Like I said, I will take it back to if they put a show where one white guy was just eating up a bunch of black guys like Attack on Titan. Why is this in the black people category? It's weird, bro. It's just weird. Why? Why is it there? Just because he was eating black people? You know, just because he was eating black people, it belongs there.
He ate his fair share of black folk, though.
He did eat his fair share of black folks. Okay, then put it. Why is it not in black cinema?
Because they was also gay.
Black. Oh, so gay supersedes black.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, let's get off this subject, man. Let's get.
I told you shouldn't talk about this. That was a chat.
It is what it is, bro.
It's a group thing because it's a sensitive subject. We never want to be insensitive to anybody's lifestyle and things like that. But what I was saying in the group, and I'm going to always say, everybody don't have the power to change the way Netflix do things. Everybody can't reach out and say, I don't like this, remove it.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
Just because everybody don't have that power, don't mean you don't exercise yours. Because if you had the power, you would.
I think they would. I think if you got 1 million black people to do the same thing on a different movie, they would say thank you for your signatures.
Of course they would. Of course they would. But you're telling them not the willpower that they have. They're not gonna. Nobody's ever gonna say, "Well, I can't do this." So the thing I want to do, I'm not gonna do it because I shouldn't have this power. Nobody's gonna do that.
I don't have a problem with them wielding power. I don't have a problem with anybody wielding power. Shit, if you can flex.
Right.
My issue about this topic, and I'm gonna keep bringing it back to my sole issue about this topic is we cannot We cannot whitewash history. We cannot change things and then say, because I don't like the category it falls under, take it out.
Well, they're not just wait.
The same way about,
your example would make a lot of sense if you your example would make a lot of sense. Your example would make a lot of sense if they were telling Netflix to remove the movie from your library.
Well, they probably would. They probably would try that flex, but they're probably not gonna get it. They probably
that ain't gonna happen. They tried to do it with Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle's a black man, and they didn't do that.
Well, the fact of the matter is that they paid them all those billions, so they was gonna get their money off of it.
Hold on, Matt. If it's top 10 on Netflix, we ain't taking it off.
Yeah.
No, we'll give you some relief, but we ain't taking it off because everybody's gravitating to it.
We pay
even now. More people are going to watch it because of the controversy. What I'm saying, and this is the vein that I was trying to present it in, because I feel the same way about critical race theory. We cannot just decide to cherry pick the parts of history that make us feel good. I can't say that, hey, I don't like OJ, so he ain't black no more. I can't pull people black card as much as we say that.
I don't think again. I don't think that's what they were doing.
You can't take the G or the B. I don't know what Dummast falls on, the gay or bisexual, but you can't take his letter because he was a murderer. You can't.
Right.
That's who he is. That's a part of the identity.
Right. Okay. So you don't think that movie would be better put into like thriller or there's plenty other categories that could have went in.
But some of these movies have 3 or 4 different categories.
That's another thing though. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing. I would be less inclined to side with Sean if that movie was also under some other categories. Now I don't know if it is. Now if it's under other categories as well and under LGBTQ, I wouldn't have a problem with it because they put it in other places. But if they only put that in LGBTQ, like it was a gay show, then yeah, I kind of got a problem with that, because if the roles were reversed or switched around and it was black people, I would kind of feel like, y'all put that in the wrong place.
I wouldn't raise the hue and cry about it though.
No, I mean, no, I wouldn't, I wouldn't. But again, they have a power. Here's the thing. They got a power that they like using, and they're going to use it all the time because they like using that power.
Crime TV.
You breaking up, bro.
TV dramas, TV, all these different categories. They just didn't like the fact that it was also under the LGBT.
So wait. Was it under other categories as well?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Okay, then guess what? I don't have a problem with it then. I don't have a problem with it because they did put it in other categories. I can't see that, bro. But I got you. Got you. Boom. If they put it in other categories, I ain't got a problem with it. But because I
don't like that it's under the dark category because I'm dark, so take that shit out.
Being dark is subjective. You ain't that dark, bro. But
I feel dark. I feel dark.
I identify with dark. So I'm offended now. I'm
I was just saying, man. I hate when we. I'm all about facts, and I hate when we just try to make a fact not a fact. I mean, that who he was is who he.
Again, like I said, at the time I didn't know it was an other category. No, I'm pretty sure. Like if I go to Netflix and I look up dark, like we just said, if it's there in that category, then I ain't got a problem with it. Because they put it in other places, not just saying this is a gay show. This is a thriller. This is a dark whatever. This is a, if it's in other categories, I ain't got a problem with it. As long as it just ain't one saying this is solely a gay show.
I don't have a problem with what Sean was saying, and that's kind of why I let it fade out in the chat, because I wasn't arguing the point that he was making. I don't have a problem with what he's saying. I just don't like the reinventing history. I hate revisionist history. It's going to be what it's going to be, good, bad, or other, because you don't learn shit from it. We don't learn. That's full circle. The Trump people don't learn shit because revisionist history. So if you're going to do it again, you're going to feel the same way you feel about it because
like me, they did.
What? Matt, you behind too.
No, that was me. I accidentally clicked.
Oh, hey, I'm finna unpackage this right here, bro. I'm sorry. I keep glaring at this, bro. I keep glaring at this shit right here, bro. Are you 100% true? Are you still on? I would love to, because like
reveal yourself.
Not even that. Not revealing itself. It's soothing to hear Black brother have a conversation without cussing or throwing the N-word left and right and center. And I begrudgingly gave a all right, cool. Yeah, I begrudgingly said something. I don't remember what I said. This can't be the first time you've came across this. 100% true. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of yes, that's kind of like a backhanded compliment.
Mm-hmm.
To suggest anytime you see Black people talking, they throwing an N-word around. So if you're still on, man, I would definitely love to talk to you. And you don't have to come on the show. You can just talk on here. I would definitely love to talk to you because like I kind of my feelings ain't hurt. I don't care, but like
you
put it out
there a little bit, Paul.
I'm breaking up.
No, you good.
You coming out? Are you good? Okay, maybe it's mine.
Yeah, I think it's you
going out. You've been hogging and stopping a little bit there.
You had the problems I had yesterday. Yeah, but yeah, man. If you still on, I would definitely love to pick your brain a little bit because maybe you need to be around some.
I guess she think we like one of them John Singleton movies where all the Black people in it is successful.
And we probably thrown the N-word around a few times. He ain't cussed a lot.
No, I don't think we said cussing though.
No, before you got on, maybe me and Derek would probably popped off the.
But y'all ain't been throwing around willy nilly, I guess.
But we've been cursing.
No.
So I mean, but am I bro? He's saying he probably. I ain't gonna say that. This person probably hit the N-word from non-Blacks more than Blacks. Mm-hmm. Probably curse more than we do, but I don't know. I kind of, like I said, I keep glaring at that like, who is this?
that triggers you, bro?
No, ain't nothing gonna trigger me. I'm just looking at it and like I wanna get to the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
What kind of Black people you be around?
Hey, don't believe all the headlines. Everybody you see on the screen right now from Chicago, we ain't murderers, we ain't thugs, we ain't.
But they know that. Here's the thing, Matt. They know that. This is something they know. But they want to keep perpetuating it and saying it. I don't need your pat on the backs for being for not being ignorant. You know what I'm saying?
We all professionals. We make
money. They know.
Have you guys ever spoke to somebody who only know about Chicago from like Fox News or like anything like that?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Have you ever spoke to somebody?
Bro, they literally think like when you set foot in Chicago, you're dodging bullets.
Exactly. I actually had a conversation with a coworker, a white older coworker, and systematically told them how the violence in Chicago was engineered. And they looked at me like the amazement of the treachery that Chicago politicians did to engineer the violence that we have in Chicago. They looked at me like I was fucking selling them a fucking screenplay. Like that can't be true, Derek. And I'm like, do you know me to be a liar? Do you think I will lie to you? You think I wrote this screenplay? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the tearing down of the projects, the moving the Cabrini Green people on the south side and then to the suburbs and moving, then the tearing down of Ida B. Wells and moving those people into
gentrification, bro.
It wasn't gentrification. It wasn't gentrification at all. It was so. You got to think about it like this.
He breaking up. He about to make a good point to start breaking up.
My bad. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me now? Every police department has a strategic officer. A strategic officer to basically kind of do crime stats and understand how things break down. So you're telling, and every city do too. So you're telling me that they tore down the projects on the west side and moved those people to the south side, and then tore down Ida B. Wells on the south side and moved those people to the west side, and then Chicago got an influx of police officers, the third largest police force in the country, and they didn't think violence was going to happen? Why didn't you just tear down the projects on the west side and leave people, tear down the projects on the south side and leave those people on the south side? You actually moved through Section 8 people from one gang to another territory and people from another gang to another territory to create violence. So what you're watching on Fox, that was orchestrated. Otherwise, how can we have the third largest police department in the world? There's cameras on every other corner. Chicago is a police state, and all the crime, but they can find out who got the dude from what was it? What's the they can find Jussie. Bro, they CSI Jussie's case. They had the camera from the ATM machine from across the street and the subway camera from outside the subway shop across the. I mean, they CSI Jussie's situation. They can't solve a case in Chicago for no reason at all. I mean, in that amount of time, they can't solve a case to save their life, but they wanted to solve that one to save them from embarrassment. But you got a police state. Chicago got like the third highest amount of CCTV cameras in the city. In any city. It rivals Paris and New York. It's on that level. But you can't solve the crime. You have spotters in the air that can tell you when when gunshots go off, but you can't catch nobody. But at the end of the day, you orchestrated this. I can't give you overtime and hire this many cops unless I have crime. And y'all just gonna kill each other? Why? Because we're gonna put you in the neighborhoods to make sure you kill each other. We're gonna take the GDs from over here and put them on the west side when they've been on the south side for 35 years. And we're gonna take the vice lords over here and put them on the west, from the west side to the south side when they've been over there for 35 years. And as long as y'all don't come on Michigan Avenue, we straight. Mm-hmm. What happens when the black folks show up at the Navy Pier? When the gang show up at Navy Pier or on Michigan Avenue?
Let's close down the taste. We're not doing the taste no more,
bro. They let up the bridges.
Mm-hmm.
They let up the bridges. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But now you're not gonna go in the hood and fix that. It's orchestrated. When they tore down Cabrini Green, they said they were gonna bring it in low income housing. They're basically gonna build it back up. But that was too close to State Street, so they put in condos instead.
Bro, and don't nothing but white folks live over. But nothing but white folks.
Prime real estate.
Yep.
Cabrini Greens was prime real estate. Ida B. Wells is Rockwell Gardens, right across the street from Commission from the White Sox. That's prime real estate.
But you know what's the sad thing is how they box everybody in. The community that we grew up in, the community that we love, the community that we left, the Austin community is the most populated community in all of Chicago. I believe it has a 500,000 people who live in Austin. People on top of it. Like I told my wife the other day, she's like, why do we have that? I said, like I said, there's no place to build anything in Austin because every square inch is being lived on. That's how they jammed us so full. Like, why can't we get no Chick-fil-A and that? There's no place to put it.
Man, y'all want to know something?
Every place.
Hold on, Paul. But you have so many duplexes, so many apartment buildings, so many Fort Wayne, and all of them take Section 8. That's why they put all those people there.
Mm-hmm. 500,000 in Austin.
One good thing about Austin that I heard that came out today, some news came out today, and like it just made me think. I've never really seen someone famous, someone of notoriety come to the Austin community. Usually it's other communities, maybe out south. West side always gets shitted on. It's usually they go out to the south side and do stuff. Jason Hayward.
His grocery stores.
Jason Hayward is building a baseball academy in the Austin fucking community, bro. When I saw that, I lit up. I read the whole article, man. I don't even
grocery stores over here too.
Yeah. Jason Hayward in the Austin community, standing in the Austin community, is building a baseball academy. Man, you know how I would have loved something like that when I was little? When I was playing baseball, I would have loved that. in my community that I grew up in. I thought that was big because like you just never see that. Not in our community. We always the last to get anything.
Austin is the most cherished, and they don't give us nothing because they really trying to find a plan to really get everybody out from over there. They want that park. They want all that stuff. Man, over
it's
there,
too. They see Oak Park and they want to build something close to like.
Look at Midway Park, bro. Look at West End. Look at all them big houses down Central between Chicago Avenue and Race and the YMCA. Those is mansions, man.
Not even, yeah.
Them is mansions. Yeah. What you think they're about to do to the Pink House? White people been walking around that house for 6 months trying to decide what they're gonna do with that pink and white house.
Actually, I was in Chicago on Monday, and I posted a picture in the group about how it caught on fire and there was some damage. I was on there. We drove by there on Monday, and they actually putting in new rafters. They're gonna build it back up.
Yeah, and they're gonna build it, and they're gonna try to get probably about $750,000 for it. Bro. Like it's a house right across the street, one of the best looking houses I've ever seen, right there on Central. It's like they've been working on it for like 5 years, but it's an amazing house. All those houses over there on Pine are gorgeous. They're huge houses. They want those houses. Like off of Austin, right across the street from West Suburban Hospital. And them is mansions, man. Them is mansions on Midway Park. You don't think they want to just one day be able to cross it?
They want all of it.
And there's white people that actually live up there. You know who actually stayed right there? Remember the ex-governor of Illinois? What was his name?
Blagojevich?
No. Right after him.
I know he's Fixner. What is?
I can't even remember.
I know who you're talking about.
He had a common name, like.
I don't know, man.
But he stayed right there. He stayed right in Austin. He lived right there across the street.
I didn't know that.
He lived right across the street from West Suburban Hospital. What's his name? What was his name?
Pat Quinn.
Pat Quinn.
Yeah, Quinn. Yeah.
He stayed right there. That's where he lived in Austin.
I did not know that. Know that. That's crazy. From 2009 to 2015. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's just funny though, because man, you have a beautiful city, a city full of culture, and everybody thinks that it's ransacked with violence, but at the same time,
you're crooked politicians though. Only because this shit didn't start. This shit with vilifying Chicago did not start till they found out Barack Obama was in Chicago.
Every city got crooked politicians,
and ever since then, again, and I think me and you talked about this earlier when it comes to the way they viewed Obama, and then they had to out of spite get because they thought we voted for Obama out of spite. Anything that he touched, they're gonna vilify. Anything he touched, and now Chicago's getting.
I don't think. So it's funny because I tell the story all the time, but people don't realize how much Mayor Daley fucked the city on his exit, on his way out. And this dude, you don't even hear about him. This dude don't get as much as a social media presence. Like, he fucked the city so bad. It's like I always talk about these villains. Like, villains these days, they'll steal from you, and then they'll steal from the bank, or they'll like Bernie Madoff. They'll steal from the people, and they stay around. Like, what happened to the old criminals that would like rob the bank and then move to Morocco? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out of here. That's fucking Daley.
I can imagine Daley like sitting on the back porch in the summertime drinking a country time lemonade.
That dude in Florida somewhere.
Daley robbed the city. He sold the tollways to different countries,
sold the parking meters for nothing.
Like, I wouldn't even pay a ticket in Chicago unless I got it from a cop. I'm not paying another country. Like, the tolls are on from a different country. The parking meters are on for a different country.
They did the same thing out here, though.
This is why the city has no revenue.
Derek, everybody copied that. Every other city copied that model because they got the same shit going on out here.
You know how much it costs for a double parking ticket in Chicago?
How much?
If you get caught double parking downtown, that's a $400 ticket. Because that's the only way the city's gonna get revenue anything downtown.
You know what
red light cameras, and writing tickets. That's the only way the city gets, because every other piece of revenue don't belong to them. That's why the city's so poor.
Here's my thing. How is the city? And I'm gonna say this. I need an answer on this, because when you look at Chicago, it's like a tale of two cities. If you go close, the closer you get to that damn lake, it's immaculate. I've been in other cities. No city can compare to the cleanliness and just the overall, just the way Chicago looks. It is beautiful. You go to New York got trash blowing all over the place. It stink. It stink. It's just congested.
Times Square is their downtown. Is their Millennium Park.
Yeah, but everywhere downtown is beautiful. The way they keep that clean and keep that looking good. You don't see those dollars put other places to keep it like that.
I got no money,
bro. I went to Chicago last year.
Last year, it was a whole expose in the paper how the city didn't have enough money to clean the snow off the city streets, except for downtown.
Yeah.
So downtown was
the least place where they need snow, because if it's a snowstorm, why is people ain't going to work? But anyway, my thing is my thing. I went to Chicago last year, right in the spring of last year. I went to my old neighborhood, bro. It didn't look the same, and I couldn't figure out why it didn't look the same. And I look up and I'm like, these trees are too high. You can't see the fucking sky by standing on Austin and Augusta. You look up, you cannot see the sky because they haven't trimmed the trees, bro. It is like a tunnel. No sunlight was getting through on a sunny day, bro. Somebody, like, it looked totally, it was just trash and dirty, and like, I don't remember it looking like that, bro. Street sweepers used to come around and do things.
What they say is they send the street sweepers through, but it's not really that they come and really sweep the streets. They leave so much trash. It's all the rules to get to write tickets for people for not moving their cars. They'll be out there at 9 o'clock, right when it's time to write tickets, and you may see a street sweeper at 11 or 12 o'clock, or maybe not at all, or they're not doing a good job. They leave so much trash behind when they sweep, or they just sweep it to the end of the block and leave it there and just turn the corner. But man, it's all the rules.
My sister lived in Berwyn, and they had a standing every Thursday. The street sweeper was coming, and whether the street sweeper came or not, a cop was out there at 9 o'clock Thursday morning to write tickets.
Yeah,
it's our revenue.
Yep. All right, guys. I'm about to go in. We went for 2 hours, man. We did good today. I saw a lot of people come through too. A lot of people was camping and looking, so that's always good. Thanks for folks. Thanks for Cody G, who came in for a little bit. Thank y'all too for coming in, and that's it, man. Check out the Dummast Podcast, Dummast, the Dummast Podcast on YouTube. We also on Apple. You'll catch this stream on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Podbean. We are out.